Tribal Council went just as I expected. Kenny went home. Everyone went with it. He was a nice kid, but overall, when it came to strength, he just was the weakest. Well, that was a pretty easy vote. Yep, he was a nice guy, but it had to be someone, I guess. Yep, guess we have to move on from this, can we? Yep. So I was thinking maybe we could have a blonde alliance. What do you girls say? I'm down. Yeah, same here. Alright, that's cool. So I aligned myself with Kacy and Jade. They seem like people I can trust. And, you know, a blonde alliance. Have you ever seen that ever? Because I don't think so. A blonde alliance is cool with me. Bernadette's really being smart about that. Though I don't know how I think of it because she seems like a nice person, and same with Jade. But Bernadette's not really the strongest on the team, so... But I think there's ways we can work around it. I am not that surprised that we won the immunity challenge. I mean, by the looks of it, we got a really solid team. I don't see us going to Tribal Council anytime soon. So, are the three of us solid? Yes. Of course. Alright. So, if we were to lose, I'd say it should be... Actually, I don't really care who it is. Yeah, probably Delaney, though. Maybe Steven, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. So, I overheard Chris, Laura, and Dave talking. Then I realized all three of them are from Bora, Season 5. So, if they're gonna stick together, then I gotta get my Papua New Guinea members on board. Alright, so I say we should have an old Papua New Guinea alliance. How's that sound? I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, besides, Laura, Chris, and Dave seem to be tight, and I think they are gonna make an alliance. I mean, they're all from Season 5. You think it could be a chance for us to take them out? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, maybe. So, apparently, the Bora members, Laura, Chris, and Dave, are all making an alliance. And that's scary, because all three of them are very powerful. Laura's very smart, and Chris and Dave are really strong, so I don't know what to think about it when it comes to moving forward in the future. Alright, so, Hunter, I wanted to ask you, are you willing to be in an alliance? I mean, I'm not opposed to it, so what are you thinking? Well, I'm thinking that me, Delaney, and yourself are swing votes. We could either side with the Bora members and take out the people from Papua New Guinea, or side with the Papua New Guinea members and vote off one of the Boras. Yeah, maybe, but can we really rely on Delaney? I don't really care about working with Isabella. I mean, I don't really care how bad her reputation is. I just want an ally. I don't know about Delaney, though, because looking at how the tribe is, she might be the weakest, and she's from the most recent season, so she has quite a lot of experience. Alright, listen. Me, you, and Hunter are the swing votes. We can take out either the Bora members or the Papua New Guinea members. Okay, then. I don't know if I trust Isabella, because I didn't like the way she played in Season 3, but, I mean, I might as well just stick with her, because, I mean, nobody has really been talking to me, and, you know, let me just go with the flow. Alright, first things first. Insulam, getting your new look at the new Pluviam tribe. Kenny voted out the last tribal council. So, let's get to today's challenge. For this challenge and a callback to Season 2, one by one, each member of each team will run out to retrieve a piece for a tower puzzle. Once all of the pieces have been brought back, 2 of those people will proceed to build 2 tower structures from darkest to lightest. The team that gets both tower puzzles finished wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers, tribal council, someone will be the second person voted out. Make sense? Alright. Insulam, since you have 1 extra member, you will have to sit someone out. Until then, let's get started. Alright, it's all set up. Building for Insulam is Stephen and Laura, and building for Pluviam is Bernadette and Josh. Insulam has chosen to sat out Delaney. So, without further ado, survivors ready? Go! Jesse's heading out for Insulam, and Jade's heading out for Pluviam. Jesse's almost at her piece. Jade is at her piece. She just needs to pick it up. Jessie has her piece. She's heading back. Jade gets her piece, but she has to catch up. Jade gets her piece back, and now Lucy's going out to get the next piece. Jessie is still trying to get back. Jessie gets her team's piece back. Now Hunter is dashing out. Lucy is nearing close to her pieces. Ooh, and they're neck and neck. Hunter's made up a bunch of ground. Hunter gets his piece. Now he can head back. Lucy is about to get her piece. Lucy gets her piece back, but she's trailing behind Hunter. Hunter gets Insulam's second piece back. Lucy's almost back with her second piece. Lucy gets her team's second piece back. Now Michael's heading out. But Dave's already in the lead, so Michael has to catch up. Dave reaches his pieces. Michael trailing behind. Michael gets his piece back, but Dave's already got his team's piece back, so he's heading back. Both men keeping at similar paces, but Dave has the lead. Dave gets his piece back. Now the next person on Insulam can go. Michael still trying to get his piece back. Mike gets the next team's piece back. Now the next person on Pluviam can go. But Isabella is already out for Insulam. Isabella is way ahead. Kacy's trying to catch up. But man, she needs to make up some ground. Isabella gets the team's piece back. Now she's heading back. Kacy has the next piece for Pluviam. But she has to play catch-up. Isabella gets her team's next piece back. Kacy still having to make a big comeback. Kacy brings her next piece back. Now someone on Pluviam can go. But Chris is already out for Insulam. Chris is dashing out. But Matt is starting to make up a bit of ground. Ooh, and Chris trips. What a turn of events. Now Matt looks like he's about to make a bit more of a comeback. And he gets to his piece. And he pulls ahead of Chris. Chris gets his piece back. Now he's heading back. But Matt is way ahead of him. Matt gets his team's piece back. Now Veronica's the last one to go. Chris is almost back. Chris gets his team's piece back. Now Thomas can get the last piece. But he has to catch up to Veronica, who's way ahead. Thomas and Veronica neck and neck with their paces. Ooh, Thomas takes a slight lead over Veronica now. Thomas gets the last piece. Now he can head back. Veronica gets her piece, but she has to play some serious catch-up to get to Thomas. Thomas is almost back with his pieces. But looks like Veronica is making up a bit of ground. Thomas gets the last piece. Stephen, Laura, you can start the building. Veronica gets her last piece back. Bernadette, Josh, you can start building. Bernadette and Josh get their first piece down. But Stephen and Laura also have their first piece down. Josh gets the next piece down, but Bernadette had to run around and get the next piece. That's going to cost her team a bit of time. Because Stephen and Laura also have their second pieces down. Josh finishes his puzzle tower, but Bernadette still hasn't finished hers yet. Jeff and Stephen and Laura finish. And with that, Insulam wins immunity for the second time in a row. Congratulations, Insulam, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. Pluviam, you have a date with me once again at Tribal Council. Someone else on the Pluviam tribe will be going home. Head back to camp. It feels amazing to win immunity once again. But Chris did screw up today by tripping a whole lot. So, yeah, that definitely slowed our team down, but we were able to make a big comeback and win immunity. Well, we lost again, which is annoying and frustrating, given the fact that I'm probably one of the stronger guys here. So, yeah, Bernadette just has to go tonight. Alright, girls, so how are we going to get majority vote? Well, we just gotta convince the other two girls. Alright then. Bernadette did screw up in today's challenge, but she's a part of my alliance, and I kinda need to keep her in the game, therefore. So the best way to get the numbers off her is to try and convince Lucy and Veronica to flip. Okay, so I say that as girls, we have to stick together. I mean, I guess. Sure. Alright, so if we all vote as one big group, being 5, then we can literally use that as a majority and then take out either Michael, Matt, or Josh. Yeah, but which one? I'd say Matt. He's definitely the biggest threat of the game. I mean, he can do a handstand, and he can do that across a slippery beam. Didn't you see last season? I mean, yeah, he is a really strong guy, but don't we need him for challenges? I don't know. It's just, if we take him further in the game, he's going to be a threat. So, I guess we're in the middle. Yeah, that's definitely going to be something. Right now, me and Veronica are in the middle. We can decide who gets to go home, whether it's one of the girls or one of the guys. But we gotta obviously ask the guys what they're doing, because if we don't, then, well, we might end up voting Matt. So we were wondering what you guys were doing. Well, we were planning on voting Bernadette out because she screwed up the puzzle, and if she had not screwed it up, we would have won. Like, the puzzle was easy. Okay then. So, I'm the swing vote, along with Lucy, and we can decide to get rid of Bernadette for being the weakest, or take out Matt for being the biggest threat. So it's either getting rid of the biggest threat, or the weakest player. Anything could happen, but what is going to happen is someone's going to have to go. But who? And that's up to me and Lucy to decide. So yeah, this is definitely putting a bunch of heat on my shoulders, but I guess we'll have to see what happens when we get there. Well then, this is your second loss in a row. So, Michael, how does it feel losing another challenge? Jeff, it's demoralizing. You know, we want to win something, but we just can't work together to accomplish that. Alright, Bernadette, you were responsible for getting your team the loss. So, how do you feel about tonight? Well, Jeff, I'm very scared. I feel like I could go home. But I do have a plan, hopefully that is in motion, that everyone can follow through. Alright, Matt, how do you feel about going into tonight? Jeff, I am not so worried, but, I mean, I am a winner, fair enough, so you never know. Alright, with that out of the way, it is time to vote. Matt, you'll start us off. I'm sorry, but this is just the vote, and you're the weakest member on the team, so sorry. You'll be surprised when you see your name on these pieces of paper. I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is the time to do so. No? Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Bernadette. Bernadette. That's 2 votes, Bernadette. Matt. That's 2 votes, Bernadette, 1 vote, Matt. Matt. We're tied. 2 votes, Bernadette, 2 votes, Matt. Matt. That's 3 votes, Matt, 2 votes, Bernadette. Bernadette. We're tied again. 3 votes, Matt, 3 votes, Bernadette. Bernadette. That's 4 votes Bernadette, 3 votes Matt, 1 vote left. Second person voted out of LEGO Survivor All-Stars, Bernadette. That's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Bernadette, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, tonight's vote shows that you need to strengthen the tribe. However, you guys need to work as a team, and if you don't, I'll be seeing you guys once again at Tribal Council. So, grab your torches and head back to camp. I understand the guys in the decision they made. Obviously, they felt like that they needed Matt to stay in the game because they need to win challenges, and he is stronger than me, and that's the decision they made, and I'm fine with that. And I just wish Jade and Kacy the best of luck.